What is the difference between natural law and positive law? Have you ever wondered how laws are formed and what makes them right or wrong? Today, we will discuss the difference between natural law and positive law, two important concepts in ethics and morality. Natural law is based on the idea that there are universal moral principles that govern human behavior. These principles are thought to come from human nature and are considered morally binding. For example, the right to life and liberty are often seen as fundamental principles of natural law. This means that these rights apply to everyone, no matter their cultural or societal background. Natural law suggests that laws should reflect what is morally right and wrong. On the other hand, positive law is created by human institutions like governments and legal systems. These laws are enacted through legislation and social conventions. Positive laws can differ greatly from one society to another and are not necessarily based on universal moral principles. Think of traffic regulations or tax laws. These are examples of positive laws that vary depending on where you live. They are enforced by human authority and may or may not align with the principles of natural law. Now, let's look at some key differences between these two types of law. First, the origin of natural law is universal moral principles, while positive law is created by human authority. Second, natural law applies to everyone, but positive law can change based on jurisdiction and societal norms. Lastly, natural law is not formally enforced by institutions, whereas positive law is enforced by legal authorities. Understanding the difference between natural and positive law is important when evaluating the moral legitimacy of laws. For instance, slavery was legal under positive law in some places but was considered morally wrong according to natural law principles. This example highlights the ethical considerations that arise when positive laws conflict with what is seen as morally right. In modern discussions about ethics and morality, natural law theory often serves as a foundation for arguing that laws should reflect universal moral principles. Meanwhile, positive law provides a framework for implementing these principles within specific societal contexts. By grasping these concepts, we can better understand the laws that govern our lives and the moral implications behind them.